But I thought I needed to come on here and tell everybody that bought something from my auction a week and a half ago, or my Matchbox sale or my oil sale, that it is not been shipped yet. None of it. I am sorry. It was not my plan. I ended up, shit, I'll just tell you the whole story. Here we go. Maybe somebody will get in here and want to hear it. Maybe not. If not, that's also fine. But I feel like I would have people that spend some money with me, that do spend money with me. I've messaged most of you guys, but maybe half aren't messaged still. That's not the plan going forward. Definitely. To have to wait on shipping. I'm not going to be the fastest shipper ever, that's for sure. But I'll always try to keep you guys informed, and it just hasn't happened this week because of some life events. After I broke up, me and my ex-wife broke up, I'd been with my girlfriend Grace for 3 years. Thought she was the one, told me I was the one, like I was totally in love, on board. Out of the blue a few weeks ago, she just said it. She needed space, and then she ended up saying she never loved me. Not never loved me, she hasn't loved me in years, or thought of me as her friend in years. And she just ghosted me, was gone. Fucking heartless, cold, like I was nothing. And I didn't do well with that. I didn't do well with that at all, because it kind of blindsided me. And I felt dumb, and I felt hopeless, honestly. It felt like shit. And before her, I was the man. I could do whatever I wanted. And I felt like I kind of dumped myself down for her and slowed myself down for her. And I didn't know what I was supposed to do to get back right. It sucked, dude. That's why I went to Orlando and raced those cars, just to get away and get some head clearing time. And it worked a little, but it didn't work all the way, so I came back. And I came back to Orlando for a few days, and it was good. I met a couple cool people, and I decided, fuck it. I know I don't have everybody's oil, but I'm going to Miami because I can. And why not? I'm single again. I need to find myself, get my freaking groove back, get back to being the red pill that was the red pill that made everybody want to go after the red pill. That motherfucker right there. Anyway, so that's what I did. I came down to Miami. That was a week ago, a little over a week ago, when I left to go to Orlando, just out of the blue. I would have shipped everything if I'd have thought I was going to stay here that long, but I needed to clear my head, man. I was I was sad, man. I was sad. I loved her. I loved her a lot. She was my fucking thing, I thought, but she was here to teach me a lesson. It sucks. It sucks. I know everybody's done it. Everybody's done it. What's up, people? Larry. I'm just telling my little story flip about my girl leaving me and why I haven't shipped everybody's shit yet. So that's pretty much it. I'm going to be down here in Miami probably till the end of the weekend, because I'm having a lot of fun getting my fucking swag back. Like, getting back to be that motherfucker down here. It's a good place to heal a broken heart, I'll tell you that. And I plan to be down here through the weekend, then I'll be back. I'll get everybody's shit shipped out. I've got the blown Camaro is at elevation. If anybody's seen in that last video, the extracurriculars, it was supposed to be there for life in the past lane. That and my 442 and my Black with Flames Johnny, all fast cars, all will be run either tonight or tomorrow there, so that's going to be fun to see if the blown Camaro can take the record there for a car that weight. I would be willing to bet it does. We'll see. But I am driving right now back down to Miami. I rode up towards Orlando a little bit today, and it is nice outside. And I'm about to go meet up with a chick I met down here, and we're about to go on a little nature walk and grill some steaks and go to the adult toy store and buy some fun things. I don't know. We're gonna go have some fun. So anyway, got somebody calling me now. That is a racer, I believe, from down here. We'll be racing them boys a lot coming up soon too in the next coming months. Be racing the Puerto Rican Connection. They racing this, not this weekend, but next weekend, modified races. They weigh in ounces. It's a 1.36 ounce race, which is like 38 gram modified, which I'm not building nothing for that. They use the coned wheels too, so that, I mean, it's extremely coned. It's crazy. I don't think they can outrun me in weight class I've built cars in before. They run in that old lightweight Voxer garbage. Nobody cares about that. Come on, Voxer, brother. Yeah, Ray Sugar. I am down here wreaking havoc in Florida, man. It's some fun stuff, dude. Fun stuff down here. I have not been sad in the last few days. I've had 2 brief moments when I got sad, and then I was like, I wouldn't be right here if it wasn't for the sad shit. So it's all working out the way it's supposed to work out. Flip, I ain't forgot about you neither, man. I know I said I was going to be doing some grudge racing here at your place, and I will. I just had some shit going on. I'm going to get my mod to race Tim out there, or whoever's out there. I want to race everybody. Anybody wants to race Elevation? My car's there. Do it. Let's do it. I'm here to race. I'm here to stir shit up. I'm here to talk some shit to Tim, to Flip, to the 2 boys that's dominating shit. Yeah, coming for y'all. Blown Camaros are, dude, I've got probably 100. Only one is elite. No other ones are even on my list, I don't think. Well, they are right now because I oiled that new one, but they're crap. Can't wait he runs that David's track. David got things going on too. He's got some new things in the works. I don't know what all he's talked about, but Elevation is holding it down for the diecast racing world. So everybody support that dude. He's a good guy. He's a hard-working guy. He's an honest guy. That's what's important. I mean, people like him putting in just hours and hours like I did. I used to do the same thing. I still put in a lot of hours, but not like I used to. But that's the only way it's going to grow. It's going to be those kind of consistent people race cars for a living. That would be fucking awesome. Get Mattel involved, get some sponsorship. That'd be cool. But yeah, we got to support everybody that's making content, especially real racing content. Real racing content to me is what I want to be a part of. 3D Bob Maker is like, man, I feel like he would have went all the way away from the actual racing if it wouldn't have been for the early influence from people like me in the League of Speed. My boy, because I ain't going to let anybody talk about him. He's my buddy. And he's a good dude, and he had shit going on in his life that he didn't want to talk about. I'm sorry if everybody lost a fucking car or 2. Who cares? He would have gotten back to you if you would have been an asshole, because I got mine back. I'm just saying. Anyway, whatever. It is what it is. But it's going to take a lot of people putting in time and doing shit to make it what it can be. And I don't even remember what I was talking about with David and my boy Kern, the League of Speed. But I want to grow this shit. I want real racing, because me and him did the 3D Bob Maker thing. That's right. About real racing, and Redline isn't doing it for me. Redline Derby is bullshit. I'm telling you. I have never liked Redline Derby. Fuck Redline Derby. I'll go ahead and say it. Fuck Redline Derby. Fuck Redline Derby. They're a bunch of pussy ass, soft motherfucking non-racing. Everybody needs to be close, and we can't have somebody getting beat that bad and talking trash because it'll hurt their feelings. Fuck you, it's racing. That's what racing is. If I get my ass beat, hurt my feelings, because it's going to make me want to race. It's going to make me either quit and be a bitch, or it's going to make me figure out what I'm doing so wrong to get my ass kicked, and I'm gonna fix it. Which is how life is. You either give up and you curl up and you just go away to nothing, or you pull yourself back up and you fucking fix it. That's what I'm doing in Miami right now. I'm fucking fixing my head, my problems in my head, my sadness, depression, like no motivation. That shit's gone now, dude. I got so much stuff I'm motivated about now. I want to be home and in Miami right now. I want to be doing multiple things. I want to be doing a bunch of things. I'm more excited about life than I've been in a little while, and you got to do stuff like that for yourself. You do. And in real life, nobody's gonna do it for you, and nobody should do it for you on Redline Derby. But there's a bunch of little, everybody gets a trophy type motherfuckers over there. The dude that was running it, Brian, I think's his name. Man, when I was racing, he used to interview builders and do like a monthly thing and talk to different guys. That motherfucker never talked to me because he knew I wouldn't say what the fuck he wanted. I was about racing and talking some shit and racing, and that's it. That's it. I'm gonna talk some shit. I'm gonna accept shit talk when I get my ass beat, because that's what it is. That's the fun part of it. Some shit. Damn, Tim took years of ass whoopings from me. And, oh no, I don't know if I lost, don't know how much I lost ever. But anyway, it's talking about Redline Derby sucking. Redline Derby sucking. It does suck. Redline Derby is making little short tour videos is what it is, like tour videos is what it is, like sure we play with toys, but we turn them into competition. We are, at least this channel, I think I know Ray Sugar is, I know Flip is, I know Blue Line is, I know David is, I know the League of Speed is, I know MDG is, I know all Cut Rocker, Mark D, like people that's been watching it forever are racers. I had people quit over me mocking them for getting gapped to my track back in the day. Like, quit then. It hurt Redline Derby's feelings, quit. We need to have our own fucking site for real racing. We need, and I'm going to do it. I'm going to start an official Diecast Racing League, the official one, not a fucking bullshit ass one, not like a produced, like, oh, look at these fucking little tiny men that look like real men on the cars. No, I mean, we might do some shit like that, but it's going to be secondary. The racing is going to be first, because that's what people spend time on. I spend a lot of time when I'm doing stock cars, I spend a lot of time, and I expect racing to be legit. I expect it to be about the racing, not the show. Like, I don't trust any of these videos anymore. None of them. I don't believe nobody that they say won these races, because they can all be so easily edited. Like 3D Bot Maker, how many times could he run his races to get the right person to win? As many as he wants. That's the answer. And I'm not cool with that. I'm not cool with the way 3D Bot Maker's track was when he first started. Is the problem with a lot of fat tracks. They penalize speed. Me and the League of Speed got his track up to speed, because you don't want to discourage fast cars from coming because your track can't hold it. You gotta have a track to hold it. You gotta have all that stuff. And like I think the way I started, which I think Flip, I know started that way, and a few other people started that way, is started on Hot Wheels Downhill Racing Group, which is Marty and Adam France. If y'all don't know him, you should be a part of the group. Don Boomershine, that's where he started. MDG, Boxer raced there some back in the day. Basically, a lot of good people started there, but every race we raced there was a Pinks race, every single one. So you built your car, and if you didn't win, you didn't get it back. And I didn't like losing my cars. So I started winning pretty quickly, but I also called out a bunch of shit there ruffle some feathers, and everybody else would call out shit too. But I came in and stirred shit up because the host we'd be racing these races for pinks, and then $10 an entry, so it's like $3.50 to win it. I need to see my cars racing. I need to see uncut my car race, go get it, put it back at the top, race it again, uncut, 2 races in a row. Let's see the real deal. Like, that's the only way to know. That's why I do my races that I do when I host. I do them either live or I do them all in one cut if I can, because I don't want people to have any doubt about the legitimacy and the fairness of my track. Like, it's so easy to take anybody's car before the last race if you're cutting it between every one and spray some, I don't know, whatever, contact cleaner on it and take the oil off of it or whatever and slow it down, and then just do that just a little bit at a time till you get it just slow enough so it'll lose, and then you film. I don't like that shit. I don't like the thought that it could happen. I don't like none of it. So that's why I do my races like that. That's why I do my races with average, because it's the only way to take mechanical error of the timer out of it. If you're doing best time, it doesn't mean the best cars or the fastest car is going to win. The gate hanging up, we talked about this on my channel, like a video either last time or the time before. The gate hanging up, a 1/10 of a second even, could cause your car in the fast lane to not run as fast as a car that's definitely slower than you because it got a clean release from the fast lane, and that's bullshit. So the only way to do it is averages. You put both of them up on each lane. That way, if it's a slow start, when you're in the fast lane, it's a slow start for them in the slow lane too, and it'll average out. It's the only way to get the fastest car to move forward 100% without any kind of other variables in it. So that's why I do that. That's why I do the live things. I want live, legit races. I want people that care about their tracks. I want all that shit. I'm going to put a league together. We're going to have tracks that host that only fucking get approved through either me or I'm sure we'll probably have to put together some kind of committee or some shit, but all the people that I know that legit put in the time and are gonna be here and not go nowhere will be the people that I want on it. Like, not a new guy, not some guy that thinks he knows shit about shit. No, if you ain't raced with me and us, you ain't part of it. It's gonna be the plan in my head. Shit, I wasn't even gonna talk about this, but we're going to now, so all go, no show. That's a good fucking motto for it right there. Yeah, you're right, Flip. It was. Everybody did live racing. Every race was live. You know, all those Pinks races, all the circuit races were all held live. Every fucking one of them. Because when it gets serious, when things get serious, which is what will happen if this grows and we get sponsors and actual some money and shit involved in it, it's a lot harder to not do that one little quick thing to cheat and win when there's $1,000 on the line, or when there's $1,500 or who knows how much on the line. So you got to take that out of it. You got to. There's no other way about it. You got to take it out. You got to do live racing, or you got to do the single take racing, or have some people there with you while you're filming it. Have, like, if I'm holding a race, I have fucking, if I'm not doing it live, I should have Flippin' Thomas ride down, or one of the boys from Florida, or whatever. Scale Racing, come take a trip. Y'all boys come see the track. We gotta go visit each other and promote that shit. But the whole point of it is, it needs to be legit racing. It needs to be as fair as it can be without having a live audience. I think I will always stand beside anything I do in my races because I do shit fairly. And shit, it used to even bother me when I was hosting races because, like, Flip, I know you remember this. doing circuit races, when I started, I know it's probably the same when you started too. Half of the tracks we would race on circuit races were garbage. They were 6-lane or worse, like just segmented track glued together and a fucking table with a drop that it started on. Like, it was crazy. So we had to figure out how to race that shit in any conditions, really. But it's changed since then, definitely. And everybody's got tracks, we've got plenty of enough people in the country at this point. Like, when I started, I was the only one on YouTube. I believe the only one other than, well, like, Ghost Jerker was doing it. And, of course, the guy like, hey, guys, we're here with the good, whatever, I can't remember his name. He runs sometimes, too, but he did more like the sets. And what was his name? Yeah, there was no timers at all. 0. Nobody had a timer, not one person. Almost everybody used the 6-lane. Didn't have a timer at all. You just went off an eyeball and trusted they were there doing it. And then it got fancy because people started getting finish lines that would just indicate the winner. How about that? Didn't have time still didn't have a timer. That started coming around after Diecast 64 got bigger, I guess. But, oh yeah, and the fucking coin flip. The coin flip used to kill me. Oh, I was talking about why I felt bad about my track. Because in the circuit race, man, as y'all know, y'all watching, y'all know what I got. I run the white track, the white seamless. I'm the only host that runs, the only YouTube person that runs white track exclusively. Elevation's got white track, but he runs it for his Johnnies, and he doesn't really do it for mail-in, so it's different. But David, Elevation, what's up, brother? I'm talking about you right now, actually, kind of talking about hosting on tracks and stuff, like how it used to be. I gotta get to my damn I keep trying to finish my point about the white track when they had circuit races. Is I would always do my live format. I feel like one of the first people to do it right, do it better so you could actually see it. Most of the races that were live, you still couldn't even see the damn cars because it was a one-person show or a two-person show that couldn't follow it. You couldn't see shit. It was terrible. But I tried to perfect it and get it so you could see the whole race and all that stuff. And I wanted to always show every car, every race, keep every car in the right place because I know people thought I was cheating. They thought I was cheating just simply because of the white track. Like, I could be, I don't know, 3rd, 5th in the points coming to my track, and I would smoke everybody on my track. And I'm sure people were like, what the fuck? Is he cheating? What's he doing? What, did he read graphite? Did he do whatever? But no, it wasn't. It was all home track advantage, which I know Elevation's figuring that shit out. Now, home track Elevation home track? Haha. Advantage of home track is huge. You should never lose a race on your own track, especially in mod. Yeah, you did beat me with that truck. Dude, that truck was perfect. I honestly thought I was going to sweep. That was that last circuit race we did, right? I think. You barely beat me. When I hadn't been running for a little while, but that truck you built was perfect, dude. It was a perfect, I think. I honestly, going into that race, I know you had been kicking everybody's ass. You'd been beating everybody's ass, and I hadn't been on downhill racing for a year at least. So I was ready to show up, show you what was up. And man, the 2 cars I built for that race, I didn't think anybody would beat either one of them one time. I didn't think they'd lose a race at all. And I know you thought you probably was going to go in there and be like, shut this motherfucker down. He thinks he was good when I wasn't here. Haha. That's the way I'd have been thinking. And I'll be goddamn if they didn't lose. I don't know if I lost either the Firebird Laser Wheels lost the first race or my truck lost the first race. Whichever one it was, won the second, and the other one lost the second. Like, I thought I was going to sweep the whole damn tournament. Hell no. That Firebird I built was a killer. Starburst wheels. Firebird, because Flip and Thomas built some badass Mustangs, I think, if I remember. Y'all built Mustangs, right? Maybe one of y'all built a Mustang, something else. But it was the best stuff I'd ever built. Thought I was going to go kill everybody. I did end up winning it, but man, Flip and Thomas were wearing me out. And Robbie Comfort too. Rob was in that, I think the League of Speed in that shit too. Everybody was in, Don was in it. A bunch of good people in that shit. It was fun. That Firebird, man, I wish I could get it back going right. I might have to take it back apart, because that thing was tough. But I was trying to show that was not the case. But that also worked the other way for me, because then when I would send cars somewhere, when I built a killer, I got that Flips a couple of times. A couple of times I built a car that fucking killed everything I built. One was a Stinger and one was a Bone Shaker to race Thomas, and I lost to Thomas out there. And I was like, that's bullshit. That's bullshit, because I knew how fast they were at my place. But it don't matter how fast they are at your place. That's why I had to go to the orange track before I had to relocate. It's because I was wondering why I was getting my ass kicked, and it wasn't the track. It had a little something to do with it probably, but it was the oil that was doing it really. The oil was busting my graphite ass. Not by a lot, just barely. Just remember that when you start seeing me show up with oiled up cars, because I was right with y'all with graphite. And I know that my graphite cars will get gapped by themselves once they get oil. Pretty much every, I feel like some people would not, if I can just get to feel my head back right good after a chair. Get to building, get to hosting a million race before too long. Get ready for that. That'll be coming regularly again, and shoot, hopefully it'll be first of next week, maybe the middle of next week. I'll get everything for sure by then, and I'll be making videos. First build, I'm gonna be in it full speed, so gonna be fun. Gonna put the fucking wheel. Nowhere to hide, dice racing, or whatever the fuck you call it. And we're gonna have real racing. We're gonna have not just real drag racing, though. We're gonna also have about to get pulled over if I don't settle my ass down. Anyway, we'll also have some fat tracks there. Why not? We need fat tracks, but they need to be legit. Like Chase Family seems legit. His track's legit, but it is 2 lanes. I want to have some circuit courses like that. I plan to have them at my place. I want to have an off-road course, but the whole league will be open to anybody in certain events, and the other will be invite only. It'll be the pro level only. Like, you got to work your way up to it. You got to win a B-team championship or something before you can come up and run with us. You don't just get to. We'll have a limited amount of people that can race, and we'll really race. We'll see who's the fastest. We'll see who's what. It'll be my place. It'll be, I'm sure Elevation's going to be in on it. I bet them, I get Tim's ass back to hosting again if we get that going. I know Scale Racing's taking a little time away. I'm not sure what's going on with him. Missed Brandon. Get some videos back out, brother. I know shit happens, life happens, but a lot of people like your content and like you, appreciate your work, man. You do good work. We like it. You may not have brought us the Fast and Furious cars originally, but you brought a whole bunch of shit. Get back to doing it, man. It's gonna help with whatever you got going on. It will. It will. So you back down, get to building cars, get your ass back in the league, And Hot Nuts, man, I should have came and seen you. I was right. Oh, they're not far from you, Craigster. I would have. I actually thought about just driving to because shit, I'm not that far really now, but I didn't bring any cars with me, and I would have been so disappointed to show up at the Hot Nuts Dragway without a car to race. That would have been lame. But yeah, people like Craigster, people that's been around, that's going to be the people. And I may or may not have a couple old school surprise veterans showing up here back soon too. Don't think the Red Pill influence ain't causing shit to happen. Don't think that DCR Diecast Racer X didn't just pop up for no reason either. I'm just telling you, a lot of things that have been comfortable for people at the top, or that have been knowing they're gonna win. I'm saying Tim and Flip, both of you motherfuckers, you two dominant ass motherfuckers, about to get a wave hit you that y'all don't understand. You do understand because y'all know me and y'all know I'm fucking, y'all know what I do. And y'all know I got the old school connections, and they will be coming back too if I have anything to say about it sooner than later. It's gonna be fun, man. Yeah, fuck that, Flip. I can't wait, man. I gotta come to your place, dude. I gotta come to your place and just hang out for a weekend, race and do videos and compare notes and shit. You live way too fucking close to not be hanging out every now and then. It's crazy. Y'all can ride y'all's ass up to my place. Whatever. But I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you in the most friendly fuck you. There's going to be any wheels available for modified cars for purchase until I outrun you boys. I can't be giving y'all all these wheels no more, damn. Everybody used to think y'all was crazy. Damn, Tim and Flip Thomas buy a lot of fucking wheels. Buying hundreds of dollars worth of wheels at a time. Well, you look for like the next couple years after that, there may have been a reason why those two were dominant and top of the charts every race. Just say it. If you want to win, you got to spend it, dude. You got to either put the time in, which is what I did, or you got to spend the money, which is what y'all did. Which I didn't rip y'all off. I gave y'all good deals, like $3 a wheel donor for good wheel donors. That's solid. $2.50 I think I did on them Uruses and stuff back in the day, man. I would give $5 a piece for them things now. That's crazy. But you know, that's what I've always done with since I've been back in racing. Is I figure out, I'm constantly testing, just like David. Elevation. You got to find out the ones that's fast. You got to figure it out with time and effort, and then you go buy every one you can find, as long as they're on the shelves. And then you have the start to be a competitive modified racer. I didn't even know wheel farming was a thing. That was a thing I learned from the League of Speed, which everybody, whether you know it or not, you learned it from David Curran, the League of Speed. He taught y'all that. Y'all don't know it. Y'all don't know about sanding wheels. Y'all think sanding wheels is a new thing? David Curran, the one that taught me that shit about knocking the knob off of them and making them so they roll perfectly round and smooth. To get the good wheels, you gotta sand them. That's the thing. A lot of this hobby is so new. So many things that everybody just take for granted as just being known were things that, like, either me or one of the real early, or I don't know what Voxer did. Voxer taught you if you have somebody that can polish jewelry for you and you have the money to pay them, you can take axles there to get those done, and you can have somebody do body work on a car for you to make it look real futuristic and slick, and then you can go get your ass busted on Hot Wheels downhill racing and never come back because Frank owns your shit. Just saying. But I'm just talking shit. That's what I do. Y'all know. Anyway. Yeah, you gotta put it in. You got to. That's what it is. And I know it's frustrating for me, so I know it has to be for like David and them that built Redline Derby, basically. Built 3D Bot Maker with me, and 3D Bot Maker, well, I mean, he pretty much did it, but mean, he did all of it. I'm in fucking Georgia, he's in California, but he wouldn't have been able to do it at all like he's done it without me and the League of Speed, MDG, and I don't even know who else was. I know it was us three, but hey, farming wheels is important. Redline salvaging, Sean. It is. You have to. That's why there is right now in my building, there's a full case and a half of, maybe 2 cases at this point, of Silverado EVs. There's a full case and a half left of Uruses that I bought from back in the day. You won't find them. There's a case of Mario Karts. There's a case of Kia Stingers. There's a case of anything that had good wheels. You buy them. You buy them. And then you're set for mods. And if you need to make a quick $100 for something extra that you want, go sell them. Prove you got what is fast. That's the important part. And if you ain't got what's fast, then you just got trash. Like, people have learned when I say these are wheel donor cars, these are good cars. I'm not just like saying they should be because I think so. I've fucking done the work. Flip knows, Flip can tell you. Tim knows, he can tell you. If I say I'm selling good wheel donors, most of the time, even on open ones, I know what I'm talking about. They pretty straight. And then underground modified racer. Oh, you're talking about 3D? 3D's shit started when we showed up. When we showed up with the modified cars to do the King of the Mountain. That was when it started. There was nothing before that. I showed up with the first mod I ever built and sent to his place was, well, I sent first some cars I'd won in pink slip races. I sent a Hot Wheel Racer Mike Civic that was the first King of the Mountain, I think. The first one of mine, at least. And then I sent a couple other, I don't even remember what they were. But the first car I ever built for there was the first official season with King of the Mountain with Terry Hill. Bullshit, which I should have won. But that car was a Rally Cat. It wasn't the Mad Catter yet. It was pre-Mad Catter. It was just a Rally Cat. And just as a receipt for my Fast and Furious discovery way before everybody else, that car, the first car I built for King of the Mountain, the Red Lynx, a Rally Cat, has wheels off of a white whale that were used for it. The white freaking whale, one of my second fastest one that I had actually at the time, which probably still would be, donated wheels to that car, the Red Lynx, that was at King of the Mountain. So I was already way ahead, researching, trying new shit, trying all that shit back then. But yeah, that's when it got good. That's when that car was there. That car is the one that went to the finals against Terry Hill. And it should have won, but it got gypped. We both won on the inside lane twice, and I was back to the inside lane, but for some reason, even though I was supposed to have inside lane, I got the outside lane and I lost. And I was never admitting that James Clayman, also one of the pioneers that taught me a lot of things. Gotta remember old James Clayman. He did build the heavy. He's a major part in 3D bot maker too. He was the one that started with the tungsten first. TX Chemist. He was trying to putty first before anybody and getting it to leak out on his damn wheels. Dude, it was fun back then. It was fun. It was a lot of fun. It's going to be fun like that again. It's going to be. Because we're going to have a league of people that want to race consistently. We'll have a schedule for a year. Everybody that hosts the race is going to, in my fucking league, is going to talk. Or have somebody talk over it. Something. Because we're going to tell the story of us. The story of us is what people get excited about. Anybody can watch some dudes rolling some cars down the hill and like, yeah. But you get a bunch of dudes watching some dudes rolling cars down a hill and know that there's history and there's rivalry and dude, it's interesting. Next thing you know, you're buying a damn track and you racing. So that's what we got to do. We got to make it about us. We got to make it legit racing, and we got to just have a standard across the board. A standard of it being about the racing and the people racing, not the production in the show. The production in the show has one thing it has to do. It's got to get good video and audio of the race. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's totally it. 3Dot Maker changed his shit. Like, he changed with the Mad Catter, which, again, 3D Maker I don't think ever liked me either, because, dude, he always had shit changing, fuck me over. He changed his track a couple times with my first car, and then when the second car came, the Mad Catter, it got changed at the beginning. He changed it after I won, I don't know, 6 races maybe before I think Redline Salvage took me out with his big, giant, heavy car. But, not sure. I think it was you, wasn't it? When the Redline Salvage beat me? Anyway, but I was already in the finals. But before the finals started, they changed the track again. Not only that, everybody got their cars back to redo them, but you didn't have time to really redo them. You could like clean them up, re-graphite them, and send them back. But James Clayman, who ended up winning it again with Terry Hill remake car, which was limo that he added at the end of the season with like 3 or 4 races left, and my car had been battling, doing damage. The Mad Catter had been doing damage the whole time. I sent it back, tuned up, and it was killing that car again. I think he tried all he could. He changed the track twice. You got the fucking limo out there, and then the first 2 races with the Mad Catter, I cleared that motherfucker going into the turn, because the Mad Catter was the fastest thing I'd ever built, and I've won a lot of races. It was the fastest by far, and I was way faster than him in that race. But somehow it ran off the track before the last race and got a big wheel. Odd. Never happened the whole time, and ended up losing. You can look after it happens. It went from gapping him going into the first turn to losing going into the first turn, and never had a shot after that. I don't see where it happened. Again, that's one of those things that I'm always going to question, because I know who had the fastest car there both seasons. Actually, I think Clayman had the fastest car there the first season. I just had a better handling car, the Rally Cat, which is why I sent it, because I knew if I got inside of the advantage, I would win. Nobody was going to beat it. But you know, I think that it was fun though. It was good shit. I love it. The way 3D used to involve everybody and do the storylines of real life shit. Like, I would love that. I try to do that in my races when I have them, and you know, it makes it more fun. But damn, I've been doing a damn rambling racing video for 45 minutes, just talking, letting y'all look at my ugly ass, and y'all still listening. So, you know, I just kind of wanted to update y'all, and then I get to talk about racing with all you fools, and it's fun, reminiscing and shit. I'm just excited to be back at doing it. I'm excited about refreshing my whole spirit, my whole outlook, my life. My motivation is back. I'm hauling ass in a car that I like right now, running fucking, what am I doing? Like almost 100-ish, down 95 in the air conditioning, just living good life. And I'm glad to be back. I'm glad all y'all still around. And we're gonna make it grow more. We are. We're gonna have to hurt people's feelings sometimes. Sometimes things aren't popular, and it's just the way it's gonna be. There'll be things probably that have to happen that I don't like at some point, but not for a while. It's gonna be my shit. But we're gonna do it right. We're gonna make it fair. We're gonna find out who that motherfucker is every time we race. and it's going to be no questions. It's going to be no like, I don't know if this was legit or what happened to my car. Nah, none of that. That's what people's gonna like. They're gonna like the rivalry. They're gonna like us talking about who's thinking somebody's cheating, who's talking shit. And everybody's got to be okay with it. You got to be okay with it. If you're racing in my league, you're gonna get talked about when you do some dumb shit, and you're gonna be expected to call people out when they do dumb shit. Don't let them get away with it. Like, I need dudes like I grew up with, like men racing, that bust each other's balls and give each other hell and will snatch somebody up in a second when they wrong, but will also have their back no matter what. Like, that's the group of people I want to hang with. That's the people I thought I'd always be friends with, and there's very few people like that. So having you fuckers here is a blessing for sure. I mean, shit, you motherfuckers may not even tell me the truth either. Y'all might tell me some bullshit, but I feel like I've got a good gauge on most of y'all. But if I don't, whatever, that's fine too. But let's build it, let's make it fun. I will get everybody's cars out soon. Like I said, some old racers will be popping up soon. It's gonna be, I've had a few different operations of in my day, which I don't know that I've ever even told anybody all of these, so I'll tell them now. When I first started, everybody that raced and everybody that was winning was running FTEs. Everybody. Not most, not almost everybody. Nobody ran anything but FTEs in the Hot Wheel Downhill Racing group. I made it my fucking goal. Because I couldn't find them. I was broke. I was living in a double wide with no floor in the living room. Like, bruh, that was nothing. I just couldn't afford FTEs. I couldn't find them. So I made it my goal to figure out how to make regular wheels faster than FTEs. Then it was called, I called it, I told Mathis about it when I started. I said, I'm not using FTEs ever. It's going to be the down with the FTE revolution starting today. And I did it. And I did it all the way, and you don't see FTEs anymore anywhere. And then after that shit, I had the, I had Operation Make Voxer Quit, which was just a motivation tool I used for myself to try to keep beating Voxer after I'd not been able to beat him for the first couple years or whatever, and then I started beating him. My goal was to beat him every damn week and make him discouraged and not want to race anymore. And guess what? He don't race no more. I don't see race no more. Hey, appreciate it, Ray Ray Sugar. I'm about to be going to. I keep trying to, but the new operation, this operation, I guess it's already happened. The juice operation, getting juiced, has happened. But it's going to lead to another secret mission operation, which has yet to be titled. But I'll tell you soon. Just know that if you're at the top, or been at the top, Tim, Philip, if you're just new at the top, Clay, also Clay another one spends a lot of money at Red Pill. See, he's up at the top, just telling you. All you boys at the top, y'all gonna be a part of my operation, just know. Y'all who I'm coming for. Y'all still my boys, I'll still help y'all out. I'll still sell y'all cars at the best deal y'all can get, but I'm coming for your ass. And I will win. I will be back winning. I will be back winning this year. And I will be a problem at every event I go to. That's the plan. And if I'm not, I'm there to take the heat. Give it all to me because I deserve it. That's what makes it fun. It makes it fun when somebody kicks your ass over and over and then you kick their ass and get to say it back to them and they stand there and take it. And I'll do it. I'll take it. But I'm going to give it once I get back to the top. So get ready, boys. Y'all, can't wait. Good stuff. I've been looking for collections down here. Ain't found none, but if I find one, I'll pick it up. Get them Target cards. That's a good deal on them. And we headed back to Miami. Hot date in Miami with my homie. I'm out. See y'all later. How do I stop this shit? I don't know. Let's see. Hard to do driving.